Hi everybody, this is Black Lion. I want to share with you a couple of things that you may actually miss it, but they are very important to those who are in diaspora, those who are abroad, those who are in, I should say, outside, and those who are not in their home countries. And they're trying to push hard and trying to make things work for themselves and their families. And I just want to tell you guys, this video is about you. So we'll just go back to the beginning. What does it take in order to be comfortable in your home country? The only places that you can live like a king and live like somebody who's got it all and someone who can always reach their optimum most of the time is when you're back home in your home country. So everything looks like everything is just fine, everything is okay. You just don't have to struggle so much. I don't mean in a wrong way. There are people who struggle in their home countries, and it's a fact, really, it's a fact. But I must tell you that oh boy, there is a lot of struggle when somebody's not in their home country. You don't have to pay visas to be in your home country, right? You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to pay visas. You just have to live, and everything is all right. Nobody's gonna push you or what. Another thing is, these are your roots. These are your roots, which means anyone or anytime or anybody is connected to somebody within the country. And whenever there's an issue, there's an aunt, there's an uncle, there's a brother, there's a sister, there's someone you can call on, someone you can rely on is always there around in your home country. This is something that is basic. Another thing is, usually in your home country, the laws are circled and done in a way that it involves you, and it is mostly beneficial to you yourself. So it less likely is going to be very harsh on your side, except that if you're the one breaking the law, of course. But it is different from those that are outside, those who are not in their home countries. Now let's go back to those in the diaspora. Take it from those who are already there. I believe there's thousands upon millions of people who are in the diaspora, not in their home country, and they're trying to make a living for themselves every day, day in. They're pushing hard. Why I say this? Why I say these guys deserve some respect? These guys deserve some kind of honor. Is because, first of all, the very first thing that they usually face is the rapid change in environment. That change whereby you just land in a country and then you're welcomed by that environment, and then you say, what am I gonna succeed? Am I gonna make it here or what? I'll not give examples for Europe and US because I'm in the Middle East, and especially in Dubai. So I'll give an examples. Sometimes so many people have interacted with, they say the moment they landed during the summer, they land in the Middle East during the summer, and they're welcomed by that heat that they have never felt like in their lives before. So now put it in that respect. You have to get your body, your mind, everything, your spirit, your strength adapted to that region that you're going to do. And you have to make it to yourself and say, you know what, I'm going to make it here. I'm going to do it here. So that's the first thing that everyone, gets to experience. Now that's from the Middle East. Those who land in Europe or US during the time of the snow, it's another subject altogether. Of course, hot and cold are different, but the experience is the same. I mean, you're in a new environment, and your body's not used to it, and your mind is not used to it, of course. So these are the things that you have to cope with. Now going on to the next things, settling in. How are you going to find the source of income before you can get yourself a proper accommodation? In your home country, perhaps you just graduated from your home, or from your brother's home, from your uncle's home, from somebody's home, and into your own house. Now here, you're starting from scratch. If you landed in a hotel, you're starting from the hotel. If you landed in someone's or your friend's apartment, or somebody else who knows you is hosting you for that time, you're starting there. Now you start to find ways to get means of getting income, and just know that it's not that easy to get income. So you go through a lot of stuff. And then another thing is, while you already found yourself some income and all that, now growing into the next level, being into the country and trying to fit in, this all comes into play. So there's a lot of challenges. People battling stress, people battling depression, and then sometimes people make it. And most of the time, that those who do make it, and they really have good things to say about themselves, and we are proud of everybody who does this. But my question is, are you, who is back home, are you proud of those who have made it abroad? Are you trying to, make it easy for them? Or you're trying to make it hard? just remember the way that once people leave their home country in the land abroad, those back home always asking, send us this money, send us this for the other, send us this. And when somebody refuses, it becomes a challenge for them. And they say, no, you're not chipping in, you're not helping, you're not doing this, you're not doing the other. They forget one thing, that when this person is there, the same way they get salaries is the same way you also get salaries back home. The same way they get income is the same way they hustle to get income back home. So if somebody tells you, you know what, give me about a month or two so I can arrange and send you that money, I ask you to just understand them. In the diaspora, you have to pay. Literally, you have to pay to live in these places. By paying, I mean, we're talking about visas, all right? You can't live without visas. You have to pay for whatever kind of visas that you're getting, and be able to renew these visas after a certain period of time, depending on which region that you're in, which region of the world you're in. You have to pay to be in that place. All right, so these are the things that come into play. All right, so you have to look at all these things, and then you'll be able to understand where these people come from and their position when it comes to money. Another thing is, people think that when you're outside there and everything is cool, money grows on trees or anything. It's not like that. People sweat so hard. There are certain countries, certain places whereby work-life balance is so hard that people practically have to work and hourly and put things on the table, make things work for them. It's so hard work, and just people don't understand these things. So that's why I'm making this video today. Give a little bit of respect to anyone who's out there in the diaspora and is not in their home country and they're trying to make a living for themselves. You gotta give it for these guys, because they've got, for lack of a decent word or an indecent word, I don't know what to say, they've got big round things. They've got big round things. You know what I mean? Of course you do. So give them that respect. Okay, another thing is, people don't even know that even as close as your neighboring country, like, I mean, you just cross the border. It doesn't matter where you are, you just cross the border. You're not going to be treated the same as a citizen of that country that you have crossed the border to. Same applies to you back home. You are supposed to enjoy your own country, all right, and all your privileges that come with that. All right, so this is why I'm telling you, whoever leaves their home country and goes and tries to make a living for themselves is gonna face so many challenges, and the most people who come up on top and don't fail, guys, there's a lot that has gone into that, a lot of spiritual strength that has gone into that, a lot of struggle, a lot of challenges. There's those guys who don't get any challenges. I mean, I don't know, but these guys who just come in there and boom, it makes it works for them. People are different, people's lucks are different, not yours. But there's those that are so many who don't have it that easy. I just want you to learn to appreciate these guys and trying to give them a break. When they say give me some time, give them some time. You see, it's never easy, and it is even worse for those who actually have families with them, because level one, they have to keep themselves strong enough to stand, you see, and then the level number two is they have to be able to provide their families a proper lifestyle that is worthy, even if they're abroad. So I hope this actually makes you kind of change your mind and how you look at things, and try to give these guys some respect. And if you want to know more, we can discuss in this subject. If you're in the diaspora, how is it on your side? Do you get a lot of pressure? Right, so I have to vamoose for right now, and I hope you just enjoyed this episode with me, and I hope you have a good time moving on from here. So cheers and bye.